first 3 movies in the Transformers franchise earned over $2.7 billion. The fourth installment, Transformers Age of Extinction, features a new cast led by Mark Wahlberg and his 2 young co-stars here right now. Please welcome Nicola, Peltz, and Reynor, who are joining us this morning, as well as Bumblebee. Welcome, guys.
Good to be here.
Congratulations. This is a huge franchise. It's only going to be bigger and better with Michael Bay at the helm again. Let's talk about the fact that you being 19, Nicola, you 22, Jack, your lives are about to change. Are you ready for all things transformation in your career?
Well, it's a very interesting thing, and you know, Nicola and I see ourselves at least as kind of quite grounded people, and we're actors before we're anything else, and you know, we've great support groups, and we try to keep as much perspective as we possibly can. And you know, without a doubt, Transformers has been an amazing step in both of our lives, and it's afforded us a lot of opportunities, but we're going to try and remain as normal and as level as we possibly can.
Michael Bay is known so much for the action scenes. It started off like the first film was something like 183, and then he was up to almost 300 crazy explosive scenes. I imagine this one's going to be even bigger and better.
Yeah, I mean, the movie, the industry itself has actually evolved quite a lot in the last 3 years. You know, technology, as they say, is growing at an exponential rate, and you know, these effects are a lot bigger than what we've seen before. And
the Dinobots,
there's
they make an appearance.
There's giant robot dinosaurs.
And every single frame took over 300 man-hours to produce. That blows my mind. But you said not so much of it was CGI. He really does commit to the landscape. Yeah.
That's true. That's true. And, you know, Michael does his best to create a very real and tangible world around us that we can relate to. And he does that through the use of massive explosions and car crashes and chases. And that's an amazing thing, as a young actor especially, to get to work on an action film like that and to really live it is just an amazing experience.
And Mark Wahlberg, what was it like to work with him? Because he is a new introduction to this, looking very beefy.
Yeah, it was amazing. You know, everyone knows how talented he is, but he's so hardworking, so professional, and for us to be so young and be able to learn from him and work for him and work with him is really amazing.
Did he give you some advice?
Yeah, before we started filming, he told me, he's like, you know, I worked with Michael Bay, and my one piece of advice is to, before you get on set, know your script, know the lines, know everything, because when you get on set with Michael, you know, you never know what you're going to film that day. So kind of like a play, it's really nice to be totally prepared for the whole script.
In the sense that it's one and done, like he just likes to get it done?
You know, no, he'll just switch it around.
Oh.
So it's kind of, yeah.
Wow, and you have 6 brothers, Nicola, so did they give you any advice? I mean, were you a Transformers fan growing up, or were they freaking out for you?
Yeah, I'm definitely a big Transformers fan. Yeah, so having so many brothers, I just know all the action films, and being able to be a part of one is really exciting for me.
How many stunts did you actually participate in yourself, Jack?
I'd say we did about 90% of our own stunts.
Really?
And we had an incredible team of stunt guys who finished off that last 10, but yeah, we did maybe about 90% of our own.
Did you suffer any scrapes and bruises as a result?
I mean, I had a fall one day where I dislocated a couple of ribs and had to get them popped back into place, but that's not as serious as it sounds. And really, I just relish the challenge of going out there and doing those stunts. And honestly, you know, these sets they're as safe as you can possibly imagine, and these guys really have it under control, and they know what they're doing, and they're pure professionals. So, you know, it's a fun experience. It's great.
I'm so looking forward to hearing your reaction when you actually see the film played back. You haven't been able to watch it, but looking at clips like this, looking at the trailer, what hits you hardest after being a part of it and now seeing yourself in it? It's got to be surreal.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to believe. It's hard for me to objectify that I'm on that screen, actually.
And this, well, there's rumors that this is the start of a new trilogy with you all, with Mark Wahlberg at the helm. Can you confirm that this is the beginning of a new trilogy, Transformers
trilogy? You know, we can't really speak to that, in all honesty. We haven't heard a lot about the plan for, you know, upcoming sequels or whatever, but one way or the other, we've had a blast on this film, and if Michael and Mark are happy to sign on for another one, Nicola and I will certainly be there supporting them, and we'll be a part of it as much as we possibly can.
Twist your robotic arms, you'll do it, right?
We do it, we do it.
Of course.
Speaking of Transformers Age of Extinction, is in theaters June 27th. If you want to see Bumblebee, you could do so. Transformers cars will be appearing this Saturday at the 26th Annual Ontario Camaro National in Thorold in support of the Canadian Diabetes Association. We have Bumblebee here. Now, my co-host was saying, will he be willing to transform for our loyal viewers who are fans of all things Transformers?
Well, you can ask
So
him.
let's ask Bumblebee. Is he grumpy in the morning? Bumblebee, you up yet? Thank you so much for being here. Roll out, Bumblebee. What you got? Oh, he's friendly this morning. That's all he's got?
That's funny.
Is he teasing us?
I think so.
We're going to test him out a little later. I think he's just starting to wake up. He needs a little honey to coax him. We'll be back with more BT right after this. Make sure you follow these stars on Twitter at Jack Reynor, at Nicola and Peltz, and at Transformers. Kev, right now, over to you in the newsroom.